Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. In today's video, I'm going over some things I've wanted to change with the COEzy. There's a couple things that just kind of get in the way, or should just be a little bit better, or so on, and a couple more upfits that I've been wanting to work on. Just looking at my list, the first thing I wanted to do was move the radio, because especially with the RV upfit, that's really in the way. The RV upfit, we cut out the glass, and then 3 blocks wide down to the bottom, and because of the radio, even if you cut out the top part, it's still in the way. So, I'm going to take radio to place that with it, I guess, for now. They go to that gate, and that should be... It will end up being the last of each seat. What does that even do? I'm forgetting how the COEzy even works. Okay, that's the exterior lighting. It's the horn. So buttons will move down a little bit, but that's okay. Radio, I think, should be one of the last switches anyways. So that was that gate there. That. Another nice thing about with the COEzy, the way I've built it, aside from extended, ooh. Okay, so though that goes from the doors to that one. Okay, I'm actually going to move more than I thought. I want to get all of that out of the cab. That stuff. So if I want, which I do want to in the future, I want to make a 4-door. So I need to move that out of the way. This space in here is going to be for a generator. So where can I put that? I could put it here. I could glitch weld it in somewhere. It's 2 gates, 2 controllers, and 3 logic gates. 1, 2. Wow. Yeah. I guess the logic could go right there with the engine. I'm trying to keep this as compact as I can while still somewhat viable in survival. So if I do go like that, instead of that one, this one will be for the main ceiling light. This one turns on when either door is open. So let's check out that. Ooh, no, I broke it. Ooh. There. Work. Light is off. On. Light is off. And the light is on. And the light is off. Yay! Okay, so that gate is moved. I can now delete it. Hopefully without moving too much that I don't want to. Actually gonna go in through the roof. It's okay. So, move that one. Next is radio. Okay, so what I wanted to do was put the radio on the sides. Except now, with the whole wanting to do a 4-door thing, I don't think that, ooh, maybe it will be okay. I'm actually excited about working on this truck. I like this truck way more than I should. I'm thinking of doing the radios like this. I was going to do it this way, but I don't want the cab to be super long. So if I do it like that, it should work pretty well. The other, yeah, that should be fine. The other passengers won't hit their head off it, and so on. So let's put it this way, going towards the middle. So, one reason I'm doing this is to also make the music a little bit louder when it's on. I believe the radios, when you turn them on at the same time, they synchronize. So, why I'm doing that. And then I need to put in switches for them, which I'm going to put on the radios themselves again, because then it's obvious what it's for. I go like that, should hopefully actually, I'm going to move them again, because I tuck them like that. That'll work perfectly. I could stick them both under the dash, but let's do it like that. I'll put switches on top. Even over there. Dude, how long have I been going? I don't have my recording phone charged. Okay, there we go. Those go to this gate. Those go to that gate. And that needs to be changed to XOR so that any of them can turn it on or off. Ooh, go back on top. There we go. It works. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I need to move that gate, which is for like a reading light or navigation light on this side. This I don't overly need, but I like having it. So I'm going to go like this. Shouldn't really affect these people getting out. If anything, it makes it easier. I put those there. Think I got rid of the gate for them? No. There. Do tuck this gate up underneath. All this work just to change the radio position. That's all I wanted to do with this part, was change where the radio was. And it's become this. Let's both go here. And here goes to there. And then see, that's this last one. So, I wish you could change, just press E on it and change which number it was. Or like press E on the seat and change which number each thing was. But for now, it's plenty well. Works plenty well. Okay, so door 2 doesn't have a 2. Where's 2? 1, 2. 2 is down there. What was 2 attached to? Really? Hold on a second. What does 2 do? Oh, that was the switch for that one. Really? Why'd I do that? Okay, so that switch there, 2, goes to that one, and then that switch goes to that one. I forgot I tried putting much all of the switches under the dash, except for the radio. So that's good to know again. Again, XOR on that one. Okay, so there's that door, that light, and the radio. This seat should have light and the radio. And this one has everything, because it's the driver. What's that supposed to do? Okay. 8. Awesome. Okay, so that is that little bit that I wanted to do. So now that when there's the RV upfit or the 4-door version, whatever, it can easily just go on. Nothing's really in the way. I did want to move those two, so I'm going to do that really quick. I don't know how much space I need for later when it comes out. So I could just leave the controllers where they are. They aren't really in the way, I don't think. On top. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit in the way. So I'm going to move the controllers just up a block. So can I... Don't know if this is going to work or not. Ooh, I can. Go right. Then this one goes left. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Explode? No! Why you no work? Did it reset it? Maybe it just reset what it's set to. Do 90 past. Okay, it just reset it. That's good to know. Open that door and it's all good. Okay. I'm glad that didn't completely mess it up, but anyway. Put the roof back in, paint it again, and go underneath. Paint stuff black. Because it shouldn't need to be changed from. No, I don't think so. Because for the back, it'll just be like one light with 2 gates that I can add into the cab itself. I don't know. I'll get there when it comes, but I need to save as much space up here as I can. I have a feeling this already isn't going to be enough. But we'll see. I might have to move the grill out 1 block, but fill up the entire front and it might not look too bad. How much time do I have? Okay. The next thing I wanted to do was make the XOK actual upfit, so let's copy the description. COEzy 6 6. Paste the description. Right, and there we go. Make sure it didn't duplicate it because it's to do. And then all the updates I've done on this one, so moving the radio stuff, I'll go through and edit to like this one for example and just get them all up to date with each other. I won't do them all in one video because that's way too much. What else was I going to do? Oh, the exo cage. I can remove now. And then I'm going to grab the trial version because I want cage and this bit to be another upfit. So, if I temporarily cut it there, take the chassis out there, then I wanted to modify it a bit too into these rails. And rid of those. Should come off. There we go. Okay, so there is the front piece, essentially. I am going to... Am I? Oh. It might as well go like this. And have this just the exo cage front. And then this can literally just weld on. So, let's paint... Okay. And then this lighting either goes on to 5. So that lighting either goes into that one, or sorry, that one or that one. That's 4, so it connects to one of those two. Simple, blah blah blah. So this is COEzy cage. COEzy. Exo cage. Well, that was simple. Okay. So like I said, that literally just gets welded on to the front of the truck. And we bring these back to... Go to this one. So, last one. There we go. And awesome. Now, this one has horns. No, 5. There we go. Much brighter lights on the front. It's that simple. However, did make a bit of a mistake. Need to move these back 1, because this way, it's attached to the chassis, it's attached to top of the cab. I'm not going to attach it to the railings because, to the handrail, because I like having the handrail on all of them, and there's not much support there. So either way, that is moved back now, so it shouldn't hang off the back, get potentially away, and then with being a T-pipe, can add on more. So let's resave that. So much COEzy stuff. This one. And that's literally how modular I'm making this truck. It can literally just be anything. So if we go weld that on, put this back on really quickly. Okay, I really shouldn't worry about this because it's time, but okay, so got 10 more minutes for this. Now I should, but you can see what I mean now with connecting. Actually, should put. Oh, I don't know. I'll remodel it a little bit off camera, just so it looks like it's better support. Probably just put a bar across the back there. Just make it look a little bit better, but you get the idea for the video. I don't want to do too much and spend too much time on just that little. Next is this part, this cage bit here. What I'm thinking is to move the spare tires, gas tank, and all the all-wheel steering bit. Because this thing has a possible, call it, all-wheel steer. You either turn it off, have it opposite, or parallel to the front. But either way, I am now, and that's just counterweight, but I'm now going to just cut the chassis off. Gone. No more chassis. So, big ol' mess. Now we have the back part of rear cage. However, I like having it so it can attach to there. So, oh right, that's where the fuel tank moves to, that one. Okay, so if I put the fuel tank back on, yes. I guess that... Yeah, see, that can move up one anyways. Okay, so I'm going like this so that it can be attached to bearing like everything else. And then technically, if you weld the front onto the back, it will all be held on by the bearing instead. So there's the rear piece. This thing flat for now. I just use the paint bucket, but... And then these lights get put onto... that one. I'll show that in a moment. But... COEzy. Okay. Rear. Like so. And then, as I said, see, that's actually welded to the cab now. So I'm going to do this. Bye-bye. 6. There. I'm going to grab the front piece. Weld together. Wrong. Oops. Ooh, let's try this again. That. There. There we go. And that is the full exo cage upfit for the COEzy. I'm gonna leave it in 2 parts instead of uploading it like this, because then, like, my hauler that I've been working on can kinda turn out like this. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of reworking on cab itself, just make it look a little bit better, but yeah. Now there is a separate cab upfit, or exo cage upfit to go around the cab on COEzy. It can be completely separate from the rest. Go, like I said, that's how you turn those ones on and off because they're accessory lights. And yeah, I just need to fix that bar because it's bothering me. Either way, how much time do I have now? 5 minutes. I will consider that done for now. I will upload it when I get a chance. Ooh, I don't think I've covered the crane yet. So let's check out the crane. I'm going to go like this. Where'd the crane go? There's the crane. So after I did a time lapse on this one, then I made it a little bit more compact, as you can see with the supports, and then I started working on this one, which I'm going to try and cover as quickly as I can. It's not super complex, it just has a lot going on for what little it is. So we take I'm going to take the 8x8 because it is a little bit more stable. But either way, this is the crane I've been working on for it. It is the heavy crane upfit, and it is what its name implies, a heavier crane. It takes up the entire back of the truck, and it has a much greater reach. It should be stronger than the other one, and just overall bigger. Yeah, as usual, we just weld it onto the back. So, it is quite laggy, unfortunately, but not much I can do about that right now. It's pretty much all pistons. Are bearings on the front that I could use, get rid of for lag, but oh well. Either way, see, normal truck I have to go through and change other stuff that I just did, again, with all the other ones, but either way. We got the truck, and we've got the crane, we get in, oops, I forgot, it doesn't work at all unless you hit the switch, turn it on. So, turn it on, and then you can see supports come out automatically as soon as it's turned on. And then crane moves up a little bit and out a little. And now turn the crane and up, out. All using pistons instead of bearings and stuff, and way more controllable. Aside from in survival, it still falls under its own weight, and with weight on it, it tends to fall under its own weight. Oops, wrong button. But yeah, it's basically up and down, in and out. Nice and finely adjust where I want it to go. And then there's the extension on the end, like a rope, with your light on the end to act as a spot. Oops. As you can see, there's a light aiming down so you can see what you're grabbing, and then a light forwards so you hopefully don't push it into anything. That's 5 and 6, 7 and 8 are for rotating. If you look down in the corner, you can slowly see it rotate. Okay. And then 9 and 0 open and close. And yeah, that's just, I guess, my somewhat simple crane upfit. Turn it back and check out the logic really quickly. So slow. Okay, that's straight enough. And then I will go over here, and you can see that here is the logic. All I did was use a simple piston controller. I almost said converter, but simple piston controllers for each one, which is just a simple on, and then button to extend, button to retract, and yeah, and then it goes out to the pistons. I just wanted to have it all visible, because I think it looks cool. Those just tell things to turn on. That is for turning, I think. Those two. Or those two are. But yeah, it's just all compact into there, and I wanted to make it visible with all the buttons. See as which are. See one of those lighting up. There we go. That's one of the top ones there. So the extension is on top. And yeah. I turn it off, it all recollapse in on itself. Automatically. Which is the thing I like about it, because it just automatically... It doesn't recenter on its own, but if you have it forwards, it'll actually collapse properly. But either way, that's it for this video. I like working on the COEzy, but I want to actually do videos on it, so I wait to upgrade it and then kind of do what I can in the video, and then I'll update them as I go just to kind of, but either way, the rest of the time. But I'll come up with some other ideas. I want to make it into a dump truck and a couple other things. So, as usual, tips, questions, let me know. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.